Hey, hi. So, as you can see, the surrounding is different. We're back at the other gym now because apparently there's a scheduled power outage down the road, so we had to quickly make the old adjustment and drive back here. But needless explanations aside, day 4 of the hybrid athlete protocol. Today on the menu will be a push pull, so similar to I think 2 workouts ago. I think we'll be going incline first up, and then a chest supported row, and then I think some dumbbell shoulder presses. We'll have a look-see as we go along, but just off of memory, that's what's on the menu tonight. Also, I hope you enjoyed the vlog, the outdoor vlog that I did previous to this video. Now here's a bit of a Christopher Nolan what's that movie called? Holy crap, I forgot what it's called. Inception, you know? Although you're seeing this now, I'm talking to you about the out of gym vlog now. That vlog is actually recorded the day after this video that I'm shooting right now. So I'm confusing myself, and this will be the last vlog or the last video I shoot for another 3 to 4 days because obviously because of work and some other commitments that I have, but also I mentioned before that I wanted to just pile up a whole bunch of back catalogs of videos that I haven't edited and released. So I think I've gotten to the stage where I'm losing track of which video is which, and me shooting a outdoor vlog that I'm talking to you about now that I supposedly released previous to this being shot tomorrow, it just confuses everybody. So yeah, push-pull, hybrid athlete. We're all hybrids and we're all athletes. Not all of us are hybrids. Some of us are. You know who you are, and I blame you for everything that's happening. All right, let's get to it. Okay, incline bench press. Historically proven to be historically proven to be an exercise that does a better job of building the overall pectoralis major or your chest, and also is high on the list of pressing exercises in terms of just pure pressing strength. So for those of you that are wanting to increase flat bench strength and performance, apparently this is it. This is the exercise that's gonna help you get there. All right, here we go. Feeler set, just getting familiarized with the movement pattern, and getting the correct muscle groups up and running, as we would have mentioned in earlier videos. Let's go. 10 to forever. I feel like I'm a bit high up. I'm going to quickly check to see what are we working with in terms of working sets. Okay, so outside of feeler warm-up sets, 3 working sets. So I might jump up in increments of 10. I totally didn't mean for this to happen, but I'm wearing variations of green. Look at that. I'm all greened out. You guys remember Green Gang from Powerpuff Girls? That's what I'm trying to get into. I'm trying to be part of the Green Gang. Okay. That last set was all right. I feel because I have a very overactive right trap. Everything's just all tight and all Django Unchained on this side. On my right side here, I can definitely feel it being a bit weaker on this side. So just gonna keep an eye on form, keep an eye on how how much I jump up by in terms of the weight, and you don't want to go crazy with these, especially these compound exercises. Also, this is only day 4 of a 4-week base building block. So we're trying to just determine what our base is, and also we're trying to make it out of this block alive and in one piece. So working set number 1, 8 to 10. I don't know if I think the seat down a bit. I might move it down a bit more. All right, here we go. That felt good. I guess that feeler set from before the warm up sort of did its job in getting the this side up and running. But yeah, I wonder what they're doing down at the other gym, because apparently they're closed from 10 p.m. till 5 a.m. It's around 10 to, or oh no, it's 10 past midnight. So yeah, oh man, I'm looking to incorporate fasting into my resting days. So the way I'm looking at it is I've got about 3 resting days. So what I'll do is do like an 18-6 on the first day, 24 on the second day, then 18-6 again on that third day. Or I can just do 18-6 every day, and then on one of the rest days I'll do a 24 hours. Fasting is dope, man, especially when you're pairing it with a good meal plan or a good food schedule, and just staying on top of the good habits and stuff like that. I've in my experience, fasting has been probably one of the best tools that I've used in terms of leaning out. So right now, as someone that's, well, I was 137. Now I'm down to about 126, 125. So if I can drop another 10 over the next 3 to 4 months, that would be brilliant. All right, here we go. Set number 2. I had like egg and tuna sandwich. So egg sandwiches and tuna sandwiches. It's like a classic from when I was younger, and it's very popular in Pango or American Samoa. I grew up in American Samoa, so you'd find, so it's like egg and mayo sandwiches or tuna and mayo sandwiches, and you'd find them at almost any like convenience store slash dairy slash bodega. Yeah, and I don't know, it's just something that I've held on to food-wise after all these years. I always have to end up making it myself, because I don't really see tuna sandwiches around here, and the egg sandwiches that I've come across have been, no offense to whoever made them, but leaves a lot to be desired. And also the mayo is like, as far as tuna goes, well, New Zealand tuna, like canned tuna, is the hands down the best for tuna sammies. Oh, bro, was that Sea Lord? Hell yeah, bro. Get some of that smoked Sea Lord, chuck it in the bowl, drain the oil obviously into the bowl. For like 1 can, I would say like 1 tablespoon scoop of Best Foods mayo. You're not gonna do any better than Best Foods. You can do like that Kewpie or Kewpie Japanese mayo, that goes all right, but if you want to push it from that A tier up to the S tier, Best Foods mayo. A little bit of salt, pepper, and finely chopped red onion. My wife taught me that, the whole red onion bit. Mix that up and chuck it onto some bread. I don't know how you prefer your bread, toasted, steamed, but yeah, man, you got yourself a nice tasty tuna mayo sandwich. So pretty much for eggs, it's the same sort of recipe and ingredients minus the onion. I mean, you can do what you want, add the onion, I don't know. But for me personally, egg, mayo, for every 3 size 7 eggs, a tablespoon scoop of mayo, salt, pepper, the best. This is the last set. Depending on how I feel for this, I might go 1 more. It says 3 working sets, but I'll chuck in another one just for, for good measure. Yeah, we're still gonna leave it at 3. Because for me, my philosophy is you either stay on that weight or move up in weight. And I don't think I'll be able to safely and efficiently perform this movement with this weight or a higher weight. I'll give myself 60 seconds. Just deep breaths. Chest supported. I thought it would have been a bit busier here. I mean, it seems a bit busier. There are there were quite a few people downstairs, but I thought definitely up here would have been at least half packed with, the gym bros. But no, there were a couple of guys down there before, but they're all gone now. I guess not a lot of people like training past midnight. Maybe it's like a Cinderella glass slipper thing. Maybe it's a werewolf thing. No, werewolves are dependent on the moon, right? Maybe it's a full moon. I don't know. All right. I'm going to give this another go. 8. Wish me luck, because I'm going to need it. I don't need luck. I have Jesus. I got Jesus. The strength of Jesus. Remember, guys and gals, always wipe down the gym equipment after you've used it. Treat it as if it was your own. Unless you treat your gym equipment like absolute loose booty cheeks, then treat it as if it was something you cared about. It shows that you have consideration for the next person and that you come from a well-mannered home and that you were raised by good parents. Just a tip. Oh, and also remember to put your weights away. Chest supported pulls, rows. Again, leading with your elbows as a guideline, trying to bring your wrists to just above your hips, and then almost like you're trying to touch your elbows at that midline of your back as you come up to the peak of the movement. And then control the concentric, or, control the descent. Oh man, 3 working sets. I don't think feeler will be needed, but yeah, let's get to it. Boom. Okay, here we go. I lost count. Pretty sure that was 8. Ooh, man, that's a really good movement. Highly recommend. I'm slowly getting to the hair length where I will just give up on any attempts of getting a haircut. Can't be bothered, but I am less bothered by having to upkeep the hair than I am to call in, book a haircut, and then panic 24 hours before the haircut because of my crippling social anxiety. Maybe that's why I like coming to the gym when it's empty. I don't know. You never know. Have to talk to a specialist about this. I don't think so. Oh, man. All right, set number 2. Oh, those are so good, man. Highly, highly recommend. Oh, I have a dumbbell shoulder press after this. So I never do dumbbell shoulder presses, to be honest. I did that barbell overhead press the other session, and I just about shat my guts out. You need some real man strength to do that exercise. So yeah, maybe start small and slowly build the strength up. Okay, here we go. Let's do this last set as dictated by the workout or by the plan, and then let's see how we feel, and then we'll squeeze in an extra one. All right, here we go. Let's do one more. That last one felt good. Good enough to do one more. Oh man, I was talking about those egg sandwiches and those tuna sandwiches before, and now I'm hungos, McMungos. I was thinking that rather than having the program that I'm doing, I had to think and decided that any video that has to do with the program, I'll have it somewhere down there, so you guys can give it the old 1, 2. Last set. Extras is what you do when people aren't looking that determines the quality of your character. I'm still tidying that one up, but feel free to use it. Let's get on out of here. All right, muchachos. Dumbbell shoulder press. These overhead movements, be very careful with them. Absolutely no ego lifting is encouraged. Absolutely zero tolerance for these ego lifts, unless you are, of course, an advanced to a elite level lifter. Then that's just on you for you should have known better. But anyone that is just starting out, even intermediate to slightly creeping into that pro status lifter, just keep the weight heavy, but not so heavy where you lose control of it and then your shoulder comes out of the socket or you tear something like a upper pec or a rotator cuff. Heavy enough that it's giving you a good sweat and a good workout. Not so heavy where you can't control it and you can't perform the move smoothly and safely. But yeah, so I've just picked the 20s. I don't really do shoulder presses, but here we go. Okay. That was pretty good. I might jump up to 22. Oh man, I gotta double check to see what the next movement is, but it's gonna be a pull, and I think it's like a seated row of some sort, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Onimusha Warlords is getting a reboot. And from what I've seen gameplay wise, it's pretty good. It's more of a free flowing third person, standard third person action game. Almost, it looks like they've adopted the Souls-like formula, but that's cool. I don't mind that. The original games were like tanky, fixed camera angles, and then they used the old tank controls from the old Resident Evil games. Because I think it's made by the same people, Capcom. But yeah, Onimusha Warlords. And I think they had released Onimusha 2. 1 and 2 are my favorites. I think they released part 2 on the old, they remastered it. So a pity you can't pick that up as a physical copy. But yeah, I think my hobby that I've chosen will be to collect physical games from the past and the current day and whatever physical copies of games that they make in the future. The Xbox library, yes. Sony, especially PS1 and PS2, definitely, and PS3. But yeah, it's gonna be fun because it's something that I actually enjoy. My wife enjoys it quite a lot as well. But yes, I used to collect the old trading card games. My brothers and I, deep into Yu-Gi-Oh, deep into Pokemon, some Digimon here and there. I think every now and then there was a Magic the Gathering, but yeah, definitely Pokemon. I think with most people growing up, especially in who grew up like stateside or in that American culture, who got that first wave, Pokemon and the trading card games and the video games sort of came in, like a bloody tidal wave, and everybody just got caught up in it, and it was good. It was either that or sell crack. All right, that was pretty good. This is exercise number 3, and I think we started at around 11:50-ish. We're coming up to an hour. We're gonna see what the next. I think we have about 2 or 3 exercises left. We're gonna try and power through them. 3 sets of this one, so this will be our last set. Yo, good luck to Sony and the PlayStation 6. Good luck if you're going digital first. I know I've been harping on about this whole revolt against Sony thing, but this stuff matters to me. I love gaming, and so should you. Life is a game. Play it. Bro, that could be like a EA Sports. It's in the game. Life is a game. Play it. Nah, that doesn't work because the company would have to be Life is a Game. That's like that BYD car company. BYD. Be yourself, dickhead. That's not what it means. I think it means build your dreams. As far as car companies goes, that's a very positive message. But then again, it's also very synonymous type of marketing language with the whole, the Asian community. you know how they have like T-shirts and it has stuff like "Great Adventure" or "Much Life Good." So yeah, I think that might be the case. I might be wrong. Either way, build your dreams. Can't go wrong. Last set. Ooh, I almost dropped it. Here we go. All right. That was dumbbell shoulder press. Not too bad. Good movement. I am going to check what is next on the old, menu, and then I will check back with you at the next station. Overhead tricep extensions with the cable. So we're just going standard. I'm gonna stand like this, right? Yeah. It doesn't say whether it's east to west. No, it's overhead. Duh, I should know. So as similar to my gastrocnemius calves, I don't train tries, in isolation as much. I just sort of leave it up to the secondary work being done through the major pressing movements, because like my calves, my triceps also have a genetic predisposition, genetic condition where they are hyper responsive to any sort of movement. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Bro, this green on green is bugging me out. I would absolutely just troll the Met Gala. Just turn up in my warehouse rivet, worker top and my severely beaten, used Under Armour and my Anko Kmart shorts. It's basically what Zoolander was making fun of. I'm wearing what is it? Are you just jealous because you didn't get Mugatu's oh my gosh, I should know this. Well, I mean, no, but I've quoted this movie enough times to know that it's not Enor May, that's Jenna Maroney from 30 Rock. Derelict. Oh, as far as I'm concerned, I haven't heard of any new Mugatu campaign, so
I guess you can derelict my
ball sacks. Zoolander. That movie was ahead of its time. There's a little shake as I begin the descent. That's what I'm trying to get rid of. Oh man. One more set, and then last exercise. And then we're done skis. Here we go. Oh man, that hurt. All right, bicep curls, barbell, easy curl bicep curls. 3 sets of 10 to 12. So let's set up some around here. Oh man. I started rewatching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood about 3 to 4 nights ago, and I think I'm like 12 episodes in, because I watched like 1 to 2 episodes to wind down. Here's my top 5 animes, right? Rurouni Kenshin, in no particular order. Rurouni Kenshin, Samurai X, Yu Yu Hakusho, Inuyasha, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and what was that? Cowboy Bebop. Easily, I can rewatch those series like over and over again. That's not to say that there's other good animes out there. That's just for me. Most definitely, someone will have at least one of those in their lists, especially if they're from like the Toonami era. Top 5 anime movies: Vampire Hunter D, Bloodlust. What was it? I like a lot of Makoto Shinkai stuff, especially his early stuff. 5 centimeters per second, which is like a very depressing, like more realistic look at life as a as a Japanese teenager. I like Howl's Moving Castle. I like Blood the Last Vampire, and I like what was it called? Princess Mononoke. If I was to revamp that, I would go Akira, right? Akira, Vampire Hunter D, Bloodlust. Ooh, this one is purely out of because of nostalgia for me, and I just love this series. But I like the first Galaxy Express 3.9. This is like old school, old school. And then I like again 5 centimeters, and then again Princess Mononoke / Howl's Moving Castle / Spirited Away. Here we go. That's it. Yo, so that was day 4 of the of the program. It's actually, that wasn't so bad. Spacing out from like working back to the last pressing session that we had. It's actually really good to come in then at least to do these movements at least within 48 hours to 72 hours of each other. I highly recommend you don't do them 2 weeks apart, 2 weeks to 4 weeks apart, which is what I've been doing since before this undertaking. But yeah, man, that was a really good pressing workout. I'm gonna walk back to the car now and then drive home. Again, we're not at the old gym. But yeah, thanks for accompanying me to the gym. Thanks for spending time with me. I'll always be grateful for being able to do this. This is like a top 1% of the world type of activity, you know? So I'm always grateful to just be able to come out here and have the opportunity to try to be good at this whole YouTube thing. And yeah, as the journey continues, I will, you know, get better at shooting, better at editing. Bruh, I swear the amount of chopping and changing and making sure everything's each band is locked in so that putting extra effects in won't, you know, alter the timeline. I learned that the hard way. But yeah, again, thank you. As always, all glory to our Lord and Savior. Without him, nothing is possible. Stay safe, stay blessed, say your prayers, be kind to someone, talk to someone, make sure you're doing your exercises, do them safely and do them consistently. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Check this out.